After what has been a strained year for Minuteman High School, it appears as though there's a new permanent superintendent-director. Hello, I'm Ben Lau.
And I'm Summer Maxwell, glad you could join us. The Minuteman School Committee voted on Thursday, February 15th to hire Heidi Driscoll.
Ms. Driscoll, who is currently the Assistant Superintendent of Public Schools in Scituate, won out over two other finalists.
If all parties are in agreement and a contract is signed, Driscoll would succeed interim superintendent-director Kevin Mahoney, who came out of retirement to take over Minuteman in mid-May.
Here's ACMi News Director Jeff Barnes.
I'm a lifetime educator, passionate and dedicated to vocational education, a vocational student myself.
This latest move is welcome news for a school that has been on a roller coaster ride now for nearly a year. You'll recall virtually everything came to a head in the spring of 2023 when Minuteman's then school superintendent, Kathleen Dawson, was put on paid administrative leave just months after taking the top job. Things went south quickly after Dr. Dawson refused to renew the contract of long-term and popular principal George Clement. Many students, parents, and staffers were outraged, and they put the school committee on notice by going public with their frustrations.
So I'm out here today because Mr. Clement has done a lot for the school, and Dr. Dawson really hasn't, and that's why I don't think it's fair that Mr. Clement's being terminated. Mr. Clement, I like him, he interacts with the students, he interacts with the teachers, everyone really likes him, he's a great guy.
To emphasize the point, a faculty vote of no confidence was taken on Dawson, and students staged the mass walkout on campus last spring. Parents and staffers accused Dawson of having a leadership style that kept subordinates at a distance, so much so that several middle managers in the school system left their positions during Dawson's very brief tenure. After a summer of discontent, Dawson, who repeatedly ignored our numerous phone calls and emails, denied any wrongdoing, but eventually resigned last September. Meantime, Kevin Mahoney, who retired 5 years ago as assistant superintendent, was called back to right the ship as interim school superintendent. All this while the search for a permanent superintendent was taking place. Ms. Driscoll was able to tour the school on February the 5th, and after hours of talking to students, teachers, and staff, told the committee why she'd be a great fit to lead the school in a new and refreshing direction.
So I think it's really important that I build trust and relationships with every single member, firstly, of the administration who I'll be working with on a daily basis. I hope to have individual meetings with every single person so that I can hear the stories and anecdotes of what makes up Minuteman and what makes Minuteman the school that it is.
In the past 10 months, Arlington has kept a close eye on the hiring process, since more than 200 students from Arlington attend the school here. That's more than twice as many students as any other municipality that has students on the Minuteman campus.
Kevin Mahoney's contract runs through the end of June, and if all goes to plan, that means Mahoney will have served 2 months longer than Kathleen Dawson in the school's top job. And if all I's are dotted and T's are crossed, Heidi Driscoll is expected to take over the position of permanent superintendent-director in early July.